Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, May the 5th, 2015. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, the transfer of inmates to Coffee County's new jail is temporarily on hold. Some North Franklin County residents are upset over a planned Dollar General store set to be built in their area. Thursday is National Day of Prayer. We'll take you to the Big Truck Day in Tullahoma, and we'll bring you video from the Dogwood Festival in Winchester. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2015 Chevy Sonic, only $14,600. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
South Jackson Civic Center in Tullahoma, Tennessee invites you to participate in the Big Payback, a day of giving May 5th from midnight till midnight when you can donate to your favorite nonprofit, South Jackson Civic Center. Here's how a few people have been paid back from their gifts.
Hi, I'm Frayne Couch Gray, and I attended South Jackson Street School in the early 60s. Over the years, I've enjoyed volunteering from time to time, and I'm currently serving as facility coordinator for the South Jackson Civic Association. I'm proud to say that my big payback is seeing our son and daughter-in-law on stage.
Hi, my name is Eric Peterson, and my wife Erica and I we run the Performing Arts for Children and Teens program here at South Jackson Civic Center, and our big payback is watching our kids transition from these small, young people with all these great big bright ideas, and then watching them transition into these young adults and seeing all their ideas and their ambitions and their drives come to life on the stage here, and that's our big payback.
Hi, I'm Jay Garrick, and I went to Tullahoma High School, and I performed here at South Jackson. And my big payback is them giving me all the skills and tools I needed to become a professional actor and do what I love doing professionally.
I'm John Gray, and 35 years ago, a group of volunteers and I went to Franklin, Tennessee to an old barn and rescued the theater seating from the Tennessee Theater and brought it to South Jackson Civic Center. And my big payback is seeing those same seats filled 35 years later on show day.
I'm Peggy Burton, and I'm chairman of the Performing Arts Series here at South Jackson Civic Center. And 35 years ago, I produced the first South Jackson Goes Country show, and my big payback is I get to do that again this year. This will be the 36th year.
I'm Cersei Hopkins, and I went to school here at South Jackson, and I have supported it ever since. My big payback is my daughter Catherine is chairman of the board.
I'm Catherine Hopkins, chairman of the board at the South Jackson Civic Association. We'd like to invite you to participate in the Day of Giving for the Big Payback on May 5th. Help keep the performing arts alive at your local Performing Arts Center in Tullahoma.
We appreciate you giving it forward with your donation to the Big Payback for South Jackson Civic Center. You can see what blooms in the future from the seeds you sowed today. Live here, give here with the Big Payback. May 5th from midnight to midnight.
Welcome back. The planned transfer of inmates to Coffee County's new jail is on hold for now as final installation of fingerprint identification systems and other electronics by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation needs to be completed before the $22 million facility is opened. The pod concept jail is designed to hold 400 prisoners, more than double the capacity of the current jail. Inmate transfer is now set for later this month. Last month, county commissioners voted to maintain operation of a smaller so-called workhouse lockup at the old jail location next to the Justice Center on Hillsborough Boulevard.
Despite the objections of several area property owners, the Franklin County Planning Commission approved a site plan for a new Dollar General store which will be built in the Center Grove community in North Franklin County. The Sheriff's Office and Fire Department expressed concern that a building on this site would create a major safety hazard. The Commission heard arguments that there have been several wrecks in the area because of a major curve and a rise in the road just before you get to the designated location, and that the line of sight and no turn lane would put a vehicle in a danger zone when trying to enter the parking lot, and an even higher risk when trying to get out. The matter will be heard by the entire Franklin County Commission at its next meeting.
The Tennessee Highway Patrol will increase patrols and conduct specialized traffic safety and enforcement during the Cinco de Mayo holiday in an effort to reduce serious injury and fatal crashes across the state. State troopers will observe this year's Cinco de Mayo holiday period between 12:01 a.m. through midnight on Wednesday, May the 6th. Last year, the 96-hour Cinco de Mayo enforcement period resulted in 15 fatal crashes and 16 vehicular deaths across Tennessee. 7 of the 16 traffic fatalities were alcohol related, and 7 of the fatalities were unrestrained. 5 motorcyclists were killed while 1 pedestrian died. THP personnel will hold sobriety and seatbelt checkpoints and conduct statewide saturation patrols throughout the 48-hour holiday period. As of May the 1st, 266 motorists have been killed on Tennessee roadways this calendar year. That is 6 fewer fatalities than this same time in 2014. If you see a drunk driver on the road, you should contact your local law enforcement agency or dial star THP.
The Tullahoma community is invited to the 3rd annual Mayor's Prayer Breakfast this Thursday, May 7th at 7:30 a.m. This is the same day as the annual observance of the National Day of Prayer. The Mayor's Prayer Breakfast is sponsored by Mayor Lane Curley and First Baptist Church and will be held in the church's fellowship hall. There is no charge to attend the breakfast, but reservations are required. It should conclude by 8:30 a.m. First Baptist Church is located at 108 East Grundy Street in Tullahoma. Mayor Curley said, quote, "I appreciate very much Brother Herb Hester and the First Baptist Church members offered to host and sponsor the breakfast again this year. It should be a meaningful time for all," end quote. Tullahoma High School head football coach John Olive is the guest speaker. You should contact the church at thompson.cathy@fbctullahoma.org or call 455-5461 if you would like to attend. According to information provided by the National Day of Prayer Task Force, the National Day of Prayer tradition predates the founding of the United States of America, evidenced by the Continental Congress's proclamation in 1775 setting aside a day of prayer. In 1952, Congress established an annual day of prayer, and in 1988, that law was amended, designating the National Day of Prayer as the first Thursday in May.
And in Shelbyville, the National Day of Prayer service will be held at the Bedford County Courthouse from noon until 1 p.m. If seating is required, you are advised to bring a lawn chair. In case of rain, the service will be held at the First United Methodist Church on the square. The Tennessee Valley Authority says it has increased its net income for the first half of fiscal year 2015. TVA reported on Friday that it had a net income of $577 million, which is $349 million more than it reported in the same time period a year ago. The utility said operating expenses through the end of the second quarter were down by some $392 million compared to the same time period last year. Overall, power sales were down by 1.5%, but TVA said cold weather early in the year drove the number of heating degree days 10% higher than normal. For the second quarter, TVA earned $496 million on $2.86 billion in revenue. Last year, during the same period, it earned $295 million on $2.94 billion in revenue. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The wait is finally over. The 2015 50th anniversary Ford Mustang is finally here. This is one awesome vehicle. Let me give you a few stats on this V8 Mustang. 435 horsepower, independent rear suspension, 25 miles per gallon, and this is the one you've been waiting for. 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. Don't blink an eye or you'll miss it. Come by Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester and check it out. The 2015 Mustang, the all-new redesign, will leave you speechless.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
At the time, maybe you were just building a bridge, a business, or a community. Maybe you were simply working for a home or a better tomorrow. At the time, you served out of duty and love of country. But in that time, we see a legacy created, an American dream lived. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. The First Presbyterian Church and the Learning Place preschool program hosted a big truck day last Saturday for the kids and the kids at heart in the Tullahoma area. Jim stopped by and spoke with Becky Behrendorf about the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this afternoon at First Presbyterian Church in Tullahoma, where they're having a big event that's going to benefit the preschool here, which I believe is the Learning Place preschool. I'm speaking with Becky Behrendorf, who is the director of the preschool here. Tell us what's going on here today.
Well, today we're having our big truck day. We've had a lot of big trucks from the community come in and donate their time and just to show off their trucks to our Learning Place families and also the community. It's a community event. We hope it's a good turnout. It's a good opportunity for kids to get to explore trucks. We've got the police department, the fire department, ambulance, and it's also a great opportunity for them to see up close so they're not scared of those vehicles when, in the unfortunate event that they might have to ride in one, they're not so scared of them.
And I guess it's sort of also a fundraiser for you guys?
Yes, sir. Proceeds will go straight to our preschool. Hopefully we raise enough money to get some new resources for our preschool. We've got the ticket sales and also the food sales. We've got food in there for purchase.
Well, as a kid, I got to tell you that I would assume that they're going to really like the truck concept here. And actually, as an adult, I kind of like it as well.
Well, we had lots of our congregation members come up, all the older congregation. Oh, this is such a great idea. We were so excited about seeing all these big trucks, and they were giving us ideas on what kind of trucks to get. And I had a few people in the church community call me and say, oh, it'd be nice to see such and such. And we're like, we're trying, we're getting it covered. So we had a lot of, not only the little kids get excited about it, but the older people in our community get excited about having all the big trucks.
You told me something really, really interesting, and that is that you actually attended this preschool when you were young.
Yes, sir.
Not that you're not still young.
Both my brothers and I went through the Learning Place preschool. My mom also helped work here while we were going through. So yeah, it's very, very exciting to be a part of it. Something that I grew up in, and coming back and just giving back to that organization.
Tell us a little bit about the preschool and how it works.
It's a Mother's Day Out program, so we can have the children up to 12 hours per week. Last year we started the nursery program, which is our 1-year-olds. Hasn't been popular, but we're still hoping we can get a couple 1-year-olds in, so 1-year-old to 5-year-old. We have an advanced pre-K class, which grabs those kids that missed the school cutoff of August 15th, so we've got a good program in there. All our teachers are veteran teachers of 10 plus years, so we've got a good staff. I'm probably the youngest, the youngest staff member, but they're really good staff, and I'm very fortunate to have their experience to help me through this transition.
Now this is, I would imagine people need to realize this is not just where you bring your children for somebody to watch them all day, because they learn here.
Right. No, sir. We have a curriculum. They also have fun while they're here, but we do have a set curriculum. We have they come and learn. Great way for your kids to get started for kindergarten, because kindergarten is not what we used to. Our kindergarten these days, they need something they need some sort of start, and the Learning Place offers that. We go through the alphabet. Our pre-K kids start to write their name, and we have a chapel program that we implemented this year, which is twice a month. And Pastor Stephen comes over, and he does just fun little Bible. We have Bible stories that we work with the kids, and he tries to stick with those with us.
So when they leave here, they're prepared to go into kindergarten.
We hope so. We do everything in our power to get them ready for kindergarten.
Okay. Give you a chance to give it a little plug though. Someone's interested in getting the children in your preschool program here at the Presbyterian Church. What do they need to do?
Contact our office. You can either contact church office or our office. We do close down for the summer, but I'll be back and forth in the office and I'll answer calls. Come down to the preschool, and you can have a look. 8:30 to 11:30. We have kids, but you're certainly we're here till 2:30. You're certainly welcome to come in those times too. But it's definitely good to come when there's kids, so you can see what goes on, the interaction with the teachers. But yeah, our phone number is 455-1515. Just give us a call. We're on Facebook. We have our Learning Place. LearningPlaceTullahoma.org, I think it is, to look on. But Facebook's a good place. I'm real good with getting our activities from our classrooms on Facebook. Good way to have a look to see what goes on in our classrooms.
All right, that's right, folks. So a good idea to give your children a head start when they make that big leap into kindergarten. Becky, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys do
Go
a great
in and
job.
have a look.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Here at Stan McNabb Collision Center, we work with all major insurance companies, and we get the job done right the first time, on time.
Well, I grew up in Tullahoma. We'd always done business with Stan McNabb, so when we needed collision service after a run-in with a deer, we knew to call those guys. We already had trust with them. We called Cody. He took great care of us. He kept us posted every step of the way, and we couldn't have been more pleased.
Getting your vehicle back to pre-loss condition shouldn't be a headache. So in event of an accident, contact me, Cody Hall, at Stan McNabb Collision Center.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Welcome back. Organizers of the Dogwood Festival in Winchester were blessed with a great weekend this year for their annual event. Newsleader's Pamela Spencer brings us this video of some of the sights and sounds of this year's festival as we listen to some great bluegrass music provided by the Hunt Family Band.
Crying holy unto the Lord, crying holy unto the Lord. If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Lord, I ain't no stranger now. Lord, I ain't no stranger now. I've been introduced to the Father and the Son. Lord, I ain't no stranger now. Crying holy unto the Lord, crying holy unto the Lord. If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Sinners run and hide your face. Sinners run and hide your face. Run to the rocks and hide your face. The rocks cried out, no hiding place. Crying holy unto the Lord, crying holy unto the Lord. If I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Standing on the rock where Moses stood. If I could, I surely would. Stand on the rock where Moses stood.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
We are Goody Two Scoops.
I love Goody Two Scoops.
A family-friendly, yummy dessert specialty shop in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We excel in self-serve frozen treats and our own incredibly tasty chef-baked creations. For frozen treat lovers, we offer frozen yogurt, ice cream custard, as well as gelato and Italian ice. 85 flavors that rotate each day. 55 toppings including fresh sliced fruit. For our baked good lovers, Goody Two Scoops offers a variety of fresh pastries at a hometown price. Our 2 certified culinary chefs design and create incredible cakes. We showcase our cakes, froyo cakes, cupcakes, cookies, pies, and chocolate-covered strawberries, offered fresh daily.
I love playing.
Goody Two Scoops.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. Jim spoke recently with Tullahoma's Community Development Director Winston Brooks about a new documentary that will be airing on this month here on Charter Channel 193.
This is Winston Brooks with the City of Tullahoma. Jim, I'm here to tell you about an exciting event that's coming up on Tuesday, May 5th at Tullahoma High School. And Mayor Curley and the Board of Aldermen are inviting all employers, managers, HR representatives to come out and hear a very important message from the CEO of the Governor's Foundation on Health and Wellness. His name is Rick Johnson. And Mr. Johnson is coming to Tullahoma to talk to us about this Healthier Tennessee program that the governor has set up to try and help encourage employees to be more healthy. And what we want folks to learn is how to sign up for Small Starts Healthier Tennessee program. And the meeting will be Tuesday at 11:45. And this is a result of the governor's program that he initiated in March. And Tullahoma was named one of the pilot communities as a Healthier Tennessee community. So that's a great recognition for Tullahoma, and it's because of the efforts of Mayor Curley's Get Fit Tullahoma initiative. So again, this is just a great chance to come out, learn more, bring your devices, and after CEO Rick Johnson talks, the community coordinator, Jennings Reagan, will go through the enrollment process. So if you have your device handy, we'll be able to log into the high school's Wi-Fi system, and you'll be able to be signed up and ready to go as you walk out that afternoon. Lunch is being served, and we've partnered with the Chamber of Commerce and Harton Hospital. So I want to thank them for their support of this. If you have any questions, you can please contact me at City Hall, 455-2648.
Winston, is there a charge for to attend this event?
No, there is no charge for this event, and in fact, there's no charge for this program either. This is a no-cost program, and the Small Starts at Work program is very simple, fun to use, and it's designed like that on purpose. And so what I'm hearing anecdotally is that these employers that have signed up for this program, the employees are really enjoying using. Most of these are mobile apps that you use on your phone or desktop, and people are getting engaged and having friendly competitions about how far they can walk, how much water they drink, how many healthy meals they eat, how many cigarettes they stop smoking. And that's really what this program is about. And this again is for employers, HR managers to learn how to engage in the governor's new program.
And I would assume that you would like to know if they are coming, though, so you may prepare for that. Is that?
Yeah, that's a good point. If you do plan to attend, please RSVP to rmorrison@tullahomatn.gov. That's Robin Morrison's email address. Or you can call City Hall at 455-2648.
And when is the deadline that they can RSVP?
You can RSVP up until Monday, May 4th.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include R.J. Hayes, who will tell us all about the Fraternal Order of Police Carnival coming to town. Missy McCann will come by and tell us about the local postal workers food drive. And Chuck Mangina will tell us how he is a little bit closer to his dream of designing a system to stop tornadoes. All that and more on this week's Living.
We're having a huge inventory reduction sale going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia with the largest selection in history with over 100 to choose from, any make, any model. Check out this 2014 Kia Forte, 14803, or this 2014 Kia Optima, 19587. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Any make, any model, over 100 to choose from. Why buy anywhere else?
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1952 at 90 degrees. The record low was in 1957 at 33 degrees. Average high on this day is 76 and the average low is 50. Tonight, look for mostly clear weather in your forecast with a low of around 50. Partly sunny weather expected on Wednesday with a high of 82 and a low of 58, and partly sunny weather in your forecast again on Thursday with a high of 84 and a low of 59. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a great evening.
Have a great evening.